Ну, всем привет! Напоминаю, что мы тусим в Лас-Вегасе, разрушенным атомной войной. Так как мы копаем под местного хозяина всего этого благородства и красоты мистера Хауса, тайного правителя, нам нужно, во-первых, ознакомиться с теми, кто здесь вообще есть, чтобы понять, что с ними делать. Попутно еще найти сына вот этого парня. Нет, не этого. Паша, ты? Не ты. Вот. Нам нужен опыт и небольшая подготовка, прежде чем мы вернемся в столичную пустошь и закончим там важные дела. И наш сейчас квест — это пища для гурманов. То есть мы раскроем тайну общества Ультралюкс, белой перчатки, и заодно и найдем сына парня, которого нам заказали. Очень такая сложная многоходовочка, я постараюсь из нее выйти. Так, оружие-то я взял хоть какое-нибудь? Ну, неплохо. Ну и параллельно обчистим еще пару казино. Я не очень по блэкджеку. Может быть, рулеткой побаловаться, не знаю. Я в ней не особо шарю. Может попробовать. Но потом. Так что давайте сейчас попробуем выполнить этот квест. То есть найдем сына вот этого чувачка. Как его зовут-то? Гундерсон. Далеко пойдешь. Так, где этот метрдотель? Бармен. Вот баба это. Ой, сорян! Вы ничего не видели?
Hello.
Вашу налево. Тут есть однорукий бандит. Это мой самый любимый игральный этот автомат. Как вы уже, наверное, из прошлого выпуска поняли.
How may I be of service, sir?
Он без маски, кстати. Может быть, здесь есть однорукие бандиты.
Welcome to the Ультралюксе. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
Либо там другие причины.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter. There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? Ran off.
Прошу
that
прощения.
young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear. A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
То есть, видите, уже подозрительно, что здесь люди пропадают. И похоже, что детективы тоже.
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here. Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
Да, как и многие здесь элитарные группы, до того, как мистер Хаус, скажем так, сделал их своими управляющими, многие из них были местными племенами, либо не очень местными, и не у всех была достойная история, скажем так.
Та-та!
Так, сейчас надо поговорить с детективом. Так, ну давайте узнаем у метрдотеля, где находится детектив.
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation? Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be 1 floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last. My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. And that's what the White Glove Society is all about. Indeed.
Я бы мог задать ему этот компрометирующий вопрос, связанный с человечиной, но это было бы не тактично и повредило бы делу. Ну вот так.
Eat this. That's the last of the ammo.
Да, определенно парни темнят. Неплохое оружие, кстати. Угу. Ну вот-вот. Кажется, предоставить бесплатную комнату. Хорошая аллегория. Четыре метра под землей, да? Встретиться в парилке в 4 часа. Сейчас сколько? Блин, хорошо живете, буржуи. Винишка, водичка. Бун, место для одного. Отошел. Сорян, я опоздал. На сколько? На полчаса? В парилке 4 часа, это ад. Отойдем.
I heard they brought in sea salts from California just for this bath.
В 4 утра вечера. Чего? Я бы здесь сдох заждать так долго в жизни. Паша, ты?
Who are you? So was the man I'm supposed to be meeting here. Where is he? The devil he did? He was supposed to meet me dead. Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake. The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her. Because I distracted her fiance while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the white gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
Да, Ультралюкс, элитное общество, тайные встречи. Ничего не меняется.
Mortimer, if he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed. Yes, the White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate. He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy. That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip.
Я ему сделаю что-нибудь с Стрипом. Со Стрипом. Он, блин, башку потом свою потеряет.
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant. I could sponsor you as an honorary member, but I don't know that you've achieved the level of status that would gain the society's approval. Perhaps if you were to gain some more notoriety on the Strip, we could get you in. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out. Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere. They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo. But you...
Так, это все понятно. Выйти мне так просто не дадут.
Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
Да, вроде нет хвоста. Откуда? Даже у стен есть, блин, пистолет с глушителями. Да, это Илья.
Hello?
Че, реально отсюда пить можно? Можно, но это считается дурным тоном, да. Красненько, видите? Так, у меня испарилы лопай-попой.
Welcome to the Ultra... Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most exclusive club in all of New Vegas. Perhaps the entire world. It's only natural that you need a sponsor from within the club who can vouch for your good name. Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. Founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone who's anyone. And it has. But then I had the idea to allow honorary members. Lower in status, naturally. But it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists. We want only the very best. I'm afraid you are a relative unknown. Certainly not the caliber of person we would consider for such an honor. Not yet, anyway. If you had more notoriety or clout here on the Strip, things would be different. People need to have heard of you, and you must be well thought of. The answer is still no, I fear. You need to be the talk of the town, really. Think big. Your name should be on everyone's lips. Come back then, and we shall welcome you with open arms.
Вот стерва. Ладно, попробуем другой способ. Без палева. Внимание, все сотрудники должны мыть руки перед выходом из помещения.
You, what do you think you're doing? Curse it all. Your timing couldn't be more atrocious. Just make it quick, all right?
How may I assist? But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait until 7 when the dinner guests arrive. I'll be ready when you need me. How may I... Right away.
Это нужно, чтобы их вывести из строя, чтобы я мог пленника вывести.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work. Don't make eye contact with me. Look at the floor and get back to work.
Что? Да я тут просто это, вот, кастрюльку смотрел.
How do you feel?
Прекрасно. Так, что там?
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Значит, ты ему ничего не расскажешь.
My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at him. Alright, fine. I'm right behind you.
Пользуясь случаем, хочу передать привет своему желудку. Вы идете там? Бла.
He's trying to escape.
Еще будет мясо. Всегда хочется по-хорошему, а получается через жопу. Извините, пожалуйста. За грубое слово, но я еще материться не начал. Бло. Может, мы как-нибудь аккуратненько, да, пройдем? Не хватало нам от огнеметчиков огребать. Так. По Мартимера-то и нету. Мортимера. То есть все в порядке вообще?
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself. Confound it. I just don't know how I'm supposed to sleep knowing whoever done this got away. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Вот такая вот интрига. Хорошего Мортимера бы мне еще завалить. И прекратить похищение людей. Хрень. То есть вы вообще не дробите спать при открытой двери? Вот вы отбитые вообще, морозки. Да, здесь мы были. Труп убрали. Этого засранца бы найти, Мортимера. Его завалить. Продавец деликатесов.
Positively famished. You simply can't have that. You won't find better.
Так. Может быть, я все-таки приготовлю этот. Но он хочет, в общем, парней там нагреть, мол, вы типа сожрали человечину, и вы теперь повязаны, а я могу теперь приготовить блюдо по рецепту Филиппа, то есть это не настоящая человечина, то что человечину я увел. И, соответственно, Мортимеру нечем будет крыть. Здравствуйте.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the...
Из пики приготовлю. Так. Пища без рецепта требуется. Так, у меня же есть рецепт. Что не так-то? Почему я не могу приготовить? Ты меня простил уже, да? Все, мы теперь бро. Типа я не могу приготовить, пока он мешается.
What, me? The supreme ruler of the Nevada dining scene? Teach some low-life half-wits how to make food that doesn't smell like burning excrement? Do you think it would sell? You're pushing your luck. Here, I have a few copies on me. This better be good enough. We're gonna have a real problem if this thing isn't a hit.
Да так, просто убить тебя хочу.
About time.
У меня же есть рецепт УЛО. Так. Чё я? Там, короче, в комнате дракон летающий на потолке. Иди посмотри. Меня достало. Все. Теперь Мортимер не сможет, скажем так, вовлечь элиту Стрипа в то, чтобы покрывать каннибализм. Похищения прекратятся. Ну и, соответственно, невинные люди не будут страдать. Теперь надо отсюда выбраться. Честно говоря, не понял, зачем я вино траванул. Ну просто. Ну что ж, по крайней мере, мы закончили с этим квестом, нам дали экспы. Мы выяснили на самом деле, что из себя представляют эти мудаки. Белая перчатка, что их вся вычурность — это лишь желание прикрыть их порочность невероятную. Я желаю вам успехов, следите за собственным рационом. О.
Welcome to the Ультралюксе.
Ну все. Не сможу ждать. Короче, всем счастливо. Берегите себя, следите то, зачем вы, чем вы едите, питаетесь. Будьте здоровы. Всем пока.